is going to discuss how to make high-res, print-ready PDFs for envelope files in Adobe programs. As you can see, I'm working in Adobe InDesign, but these principles would apply to Adobe Illustrator, Photoshop, any Adobe program. As you can see, I have my file set up for my A6 envelope. I went to our website and I downloaded a few common template sizes for envelopes. Here's an A7, and it tells you right here in the template the size. It's 7¼ by 5¼ This is the front, and this is the back, showing you where the flap is on the envelope. This is the A6, the size of my file, and it's 6½ by 4¾ and this is the front side, and this is the back side, again showing the flap. And this is a number 10, possibly the most common envelope size. You can see it says 9½ by 4⅛. This is the front side, and this is the back side with the flap. As you can see, the flap's a different shape than the A7 and the A6 envelope. Now, there's some information here that you can read through when you download the template, but I'm going to explain it to you in just a moment. So I went ahead and I placed my template in my file so that I have the correct size. I went to File, Document Setup, 6½ by 4¾ because it matches my template size. You don't want to make it bigger or smaller. You want it the exact size of the envelope. Envelopes come to us pre-manufactured as blank envelopes, and then we print on them through a special envelope press. Now this envelope, I'm only going to print on the front side of the envelope. So I created my file with one page. If you were going to print on both sides of an envelope, the front and the flap area, or any place on the back, you would make it 2 pages. Envelopes never have bleed. Don't add bleed here, and don't add bleed in the file. So click OK, and it makes your file. You bring in your artwork and add the template. Now for the template, you can see this black line here is the trim edge. That size is the 6½ by 4¾ That's the actual edges of the envelope. This blue line is the safety margin, and the safety margin is 1/4 inch inside from the trim edge. We need 1/4 inch clearance with no artwork of any kind. Our envelope press grabs all 4 sides of the envelope because it's already manufactured, and it brings it through the press in order to print. Those edges is where it grabs it, so nothing can print there. And you can see my artwork clears the safety margin on this template, so this will be okay to print. And the same thing with the A7. I'm going to add in the template. It's 5¼ by 7¼ by 5¼ and under File, Document Setup, I made my file 7¼ by 5¼ Now I'm going to print on both sides of the envelope, so I chose 2 pages, and again, no bleed. And as you can see, the logo I placed on the front side of the envelope, and on the back side, just the address, and it's centered in the flap area of the envelope. And the same with the number 10. It's a little different at 9½ by 4⅛. I went to Document Setup. I made my file size exactly 9½ by 4⅛ because that's the size of a number 10. No bleed. I added my template, my artwork. You can see I added the address here, and on the back side, the flap is a different shape. So you need this flap and template to show you exactly where the flap is going to be, where it's going to end. So that way I could place my logo artwork below the flap where there's more room. So this is a unique design. Now let's go back to the A7, and I'm going to show you the links. You'll notice this logo, and these are all the images and artwork in this file, both sides of the page, both sides of the envelope. Links, I selected my link, spill the link info. You can see color space of this logo is RGB. We prefer all linked artwork to be in CMYK. The reason being is we print in those CMYK inks: cyan, magenta, yellow, and black. Our RIP will automatically convert any RGB artwork, any Pantone artwork, any other color space into CMYK automatically. The only problem with that is some people don't like the conversion from RGB to CMYK because some colors in RGB are much brighter than they are in CMYK, and the conversion can look a little dull. So we recommend that you open all your links, convert them to CMYK, make any color adjustments you want on your end, then relink your artwork. That way, when you give us the PDF, it's already converted to CMYK, and the printed piece will look just like what you gave us. Now, if you'll notice one other thing in this link info, there's a DPI section. Actual DPI is 300. The logo is 300, but it's placed at 200% enlargement, which makes the effective DPI 150, and that is low res. Anything below 300 DPI is considered low res and will not print well. If you'll notice, there's this other logo on the margins of the page that has already been converted to CMYK, and its effective DPI is 300 because it's placed at 100% enlargement. So we're going to take this low res RGB logo, take that out, and put in our CMYK high res logo in the same position. CMYK high res, so that we have a good quality logo when this file prints. Okay, so now we're going to go and we're going to export a PDF, a print ready PDF. I'm going to save it to my desktop. The format is Adobe PDF print. From the pull down menu, click Save. Always choose PDF X4 2008. It comes preloaded in all Adobe applications. You'll notice there's high quality print and press quality supplied as well. Don't use those. Use PDF X4 2008 in the Adobe PDF presets. Single pages, no spreads, and under marks and bleeds, do not add bleed in here. Do not add marks. Do not add anything. You should not have to make any changes whatsoever to any of the settings that come from the PDF X4 2008 options there. So you click Export, and it was exported to my desktop. And you can see I made a mistake here. I left the template in the file, the print ready PDF file. We cannot remove the template. It will print if you supply the file to us this way with the template in it. So now we need to go back into InDesign, into the layers, hide the template layer so that it will not print, and re-export our PDF. I'm going to write right over the bad one because it's no good. All these settings should be the same, PDF X4 2008, and I'm going to export that. And as you can see, now my template is gone from the file, which is what I want, and my file is 7 1/4 by 5 1/4, which is the size of an A7 envelope. No bleed. This looks good. I'll close that. I'm going to do the same thing with the number 10. I'm going to hide the template. I'm going to File, Export. I'm going to save to the desktop, Adobe PDF Print, PDF X4 2008, single pages, no spreads, no bleeds. And that's going to export. And here we are, 9 1/2 by 4 1/8. And you can see the artwork, 2 pages, front and back. That looks good. And then we're going to go and do the A6. And I'm going to hide the template. I'm going to export my PDF right to the desktop, Adobe PDF Print, PDF X4 2008 preset, single pages, no spreads, no bleeds. I'm going to export that. And there it is. And here's my A6 envelope. That's 6 1/2 by 4 3/4, which is the correct size for the A6 envelope. Now, for envelopes, try not to put so much ink coverage on it. They don't print as well as regular presses. You want to make sure you keep, it to a logo, an address, some writing, a small image like this size or so. You don't want to try and print a huge image that is still within the safety margin because there's no bleed. You can't go put anything at all, not background, not anything, past this safety margin, because right here on this outer edge is where the press grabs the envelope to pull it through the press, so nothing can print there. So you want to make sure when you're setting up your art, not a lot of ink coverage. Don't do a lot of bright images. Let's keep it simple and small, just like these 3 print ready PDFs that we made. That one's super easy. Number 10, easy on this side. A little more coverage here, but that's okay. Nice logo. And then this file, the A6, has a little more coverage there, but that's okay. It's not a huge amount. This will give your best printing results. And there you have 3 print ready PDF envelopes.